My Father, the Judge, and Corona Gorda. Take off the footband. Good draw. Tonight's drink of choice, Milo Sweet Tea. Cheers. Good evening, and welcome to episode number 27 of my Cigar Journal. Tonight, in honor of Father's Day tomorrow, I am smoking the My Father, the Judge, and Corona Gorda. This is a 5 5/8 by 46 regauge Corona Gorda. It features an Ecuadorian Sumatra Oscuro wrapper over Nicaraguan binders and fillers. Right off the bat, it's very peppery, very earthy, very leathery, but there's just a little bit of cocoa and nuttiness to it. Now, this is not the first time I've had the specific cigar. And in fact, the last time I had it was in the exact same Vitola. It was about November last year is when I would say November is fair. But yeah, November is when I last had it. And it was okay. I didn't really enjoy it that much. So hopefully this one's a bit better than the last one I smoked. Of course, as all of these cigars previously, this specific stick was sent in to me by my good friend Seth over at the Tinderbox of Palm Springs. Thank you, Seth. Love you, dude. But yeah, right off the bat, it's a full-bodied cigar. Lots of pepper, lots of earthiness, but just a little bit of cocoa in them, a little bit of nuttiness with it. But it's mainly just peppery and earthy. Which, it's not my favorite notes, but it's still pretty decent. Has some decent taste to it. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to continue smoking down through the first third into the second third, and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, I'm back with the second third of this My Father, the Judge. Very earthy. Still full-bodied, but it's very earthy, very peppery, very leathery, but just a little bit of nuttiness. There's no more cocoa I'm tasting. It's alright. Not the flavors I enjoy. I wish there was more nuttiness, more of the cocoa, but just mainly very earthy and whatnot. It's still good, but not the exact flavors I enjoy in this cigar. But yeah, still full-bodied, a lot of smoke still, lots of flavor, but it's not the flavors that I personally enjoy. But it's still a pretty good cigar. It's still good for what it is. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to continue to smoke it down to the second third and to the final third, and I'll come back on it to let you know about my final thoughts about this My Father, the Judge, and Corona Gorda. Alright, I'm back with the final third of this My Father, the Judge. It's alright. very earthy still, very peppery, very leathery. There is like a tad, and I mean like a very tad bit of caramel and cocoa, but it's just so minuscule that you can barely taste it. But yeah, it's mainly earthy, mainly leathery, but it is what it is. Will this be a cigar I would buy? No, no. Um, it's good, you know. If you like earthy notes, leathery notes, peppery, very peppery, I think you find this enjoyable. But it just didn't have enough of the notes I like for me. It was still good. It still has some decent flavor to it. But probably would not be something I would buy, and definitely not something I would buy in mass quantities. I'm just not a big fan of my father products in general. Like the La Roma de Cuba and San Cristobal are pretty good things that come out of the factory. But my favorite actual Don Pepin cigar is the Don Pepin Blue Label, the original. That's the only thing. That's the one my father cigar I could actually buy in boxes because I really enjoy that one. But that's pretty much it. It's a decent cigar, but not something. No, it's just not my taste. It's not something I really enjoyed. But yeah, with all that being said, this has been episode 27 of my cigar journal with my father, the judge, in Corona Gorda. I'm just gonna kick back, finish the cigar, stay blessed, stay smoking, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.